Today's Weather Impact Day because we expect to see more rain. We had some very active weather overnight. No severe weather, but some pretty heavy rain. As a matter of fact, over 3 inches of rain in some circumstances. A majority of us right now are dry. Heaviest rain that was in the metro at about 4:30 this morning, making its way farther to the east. But now here's more rain that's getting ready to move into the North Shore here in the next hour or so. Rain and a few isolated thunderstorms. We do not expect any severe weather today, but we could have some pockets one more time of some moderate to heavier rain. And look at these rainfall totals. Over 4-5 inches of rain in some locations. Kentwood getting about 4 inches of rain. Mandeville with about 3 inches. Closer to the metro, it was more like an inch, although we got a little bit more than that in Michoud. Gentilly, you got about an inch of rain. At the airport, just a little less than an inch. We're very, very warm still. The front hasn't moved through and isn't going to move through anytime in the short term. We're eventually going to get some cooler air, but not until Thursday of next week. We're in the upper 60s right now with humidity close to 100%. Dew point is up at 65 with an east to southeasterly wind at 8 miles per hour. A touch of fog out there close to the coast, but this front, it's going to be a fly in the ointment, to use an old cliche for us again today. It's going to be close enough to us to help to trigger the rain. It eventually is going to start to move north as a warm front, probably late tonight, early tomorrow. So we stay on the warm side of the front, but we also stay on the unsettled side of the front. Now, we're not going to get 2, 3, 4 inches of rain like we did on the North Shore overnight, but I think we still could get another 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain in some locations. That's why today is a Weather Impact Day, and yes, we're going to have a little bit of thunder and lightning as well. Let's go hour by hour through your weekend. Stopping things here at about 9 o'clock. Rain getting a little bit heavier. Locations on the North Shore. By the noon hour, showers starting to make their way farther to the south. By 3 o'clock, more rain making its way through the metro, making its way to the south. Now, this model may be a little overdone, may be a little aggressive, but this gives you a general idea of the way today is going to play out. More showers, isolated thunderstorms moving in, pockets of some heavier rain should be wrapping up here by about the dinner hour. Then as we look toward Monday morning, plenty of moisture close to the surface, obviously with this rain. I think we're going to be foggy in some locations. Visibility less than 1/4 of a mile. Maybe on the North Shore, the fog a little bit heavier. And then in the afternoon on Monday, still picking up on a few showers, but you'll notice the temperatures are still warm and they're going to stay warm till the end of next week. So your forecast for today, more scattered rain and thunderstorms. Unsettled weather day, high temperature in the low 80s. Not a lot of sunshine today. Mostly cloudy tonight. Muggy, patchy fog coming back for us tomorrow morning, and I think it may be a little bit thick in a few locations. Generally, decrease in clouds, a little bit of sunshine late morning and afternoon, 30% chance for showers tomorrow. Could even have an isolated thunderstorm, but I think they're just going to be kind of pop-up showers in the afternoon. And then we'd stay warm Tuesday, Wednesday night into very early Thursday morning. Very good chance for showers again. Could have an isolated thunderstorm. And then, if you want a bit of a cool down, there you go. We'll be in the 60s for the high temperatures on a windy Thursday, and in the 30s on the North Shore Friday morning to start the day. WDSU First Warning.